Welcome to the Coastal Alabama Prep Football Report. It is a huge week for high school football in Coastal Alabama. Ben, let's start with the Baker Hornets. You saw them last week. It's just a huge win over McGill.
Right, they were up big, up 14 in the first half. McGill storms back. McGill's up 10 points on 2 occasions. And Baker ends up winning the game. McGill just could not get Trey McMillan on the ground. The guy runs for 313 yards, only carried it 14 or 15 times, but had 4 long touchdown runs. McGill up 3 with about 5 minutes left. Baker first down on their own 19. They give it to Trey McMillan. He runs for a touchdown, and they go in front. And then he breaks another one when they're trying to run the clock out. So just a great game. Really impressed by him. He's only a sophomore, Randy. Kind of a small guy, like 5'6". Be interested to see who will take a chance on him recruiting-wise. But that's a few years down the road because, like I said, he's only a sophomore. But great performance by Baker. They're 4-0 for the first time since 1984, I believe.
So it sets up one of our 2 main games of the week down here. Just huge games. Baker going to Fairhope. Real quick, just handicap that for us.
Yeah, I think that's going to be interesting. I think the key may be balance on offense. Both those teams have done really well offensively. Who throws it better this week, Burt Chappell or Gray Jackson of Fairhope? That may be a key. Fairhope also a great running back in Dave Kirksey. So it's going to be a good game. You know, Baker has a chance. They haven't been 5-0 since 1973. So if they win this game, clearly the battle for the front-running position in Class 7A Region 1 at this point, midway through the season.
Maybe even a more high-profile game will take place at Spanish Fort, where the Toros hosting Saraland. This has turned into a great rivalry in a really short amount of time.
Yeah, you know, they played just last year in the Class 5A semifinals. Spanish Fort won that game by 10 points, and I was just doing some research, and Spanish Fort's current 28-game winning streak, this is the 3rd smallest margin of victory. They won. It was a tight game. I expect this to be the same way. It's at Spanish Fort again. 28-game winning streak for Spanish Fort, and you know, the leader of this Class 6A Region 1 online.
Well, and Saraland's already been over to that part of the country and had a big win already this season, right?
Yeah, they beat Daphne, held off Daphne late. They also beat Robertsdale on the road, so they're 3-0 in that region. Spanish Fort just continues to roll. You know, I think their average margin of victory in this winning streak is 31 points. So very few games have been close. If this one gets tight late, how will they react if they have a tight game in the fourth quarter? We just hadn't seen it.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 times this whole streak.
This promises to be one of the great weeks of high school football in Coastal Alabama.